And get ready for this glorious day. So let's take a breath in and exhale. We're going to do it again and just let everything that's weighing on us, let it go. And we go into our heart space. Feel the expansiveness, the openness of the power of love there. Our Christ center. We just allow it to invite our eyes, our ears, our minds to be open for all that Spirit would share with us today, for taking in the power of the music that the choir is singing, for taking in prayers, words, stories, the love that is in this room. We say, yes, we are open. And we are willing to be led. We create this space for anyone else who wanders in, for them to feel the power of the divine within them, to be touched by it, to be moved by it. And as we go through our morning, for us to be uplifted and centered and led into life in such powerful new ways that our friends will say, wow, what happened to you? So we say, thank you, Spirit. And so it is.
Welcome, everybody, and glad you were on time. The choir is just a little behind schedule today, but we're so glad you're here. If you have a cell phone with you, I want to remind you to go ahead and mute that, so you'll really enjoy the service. We're going to start things off with a song featuring our wonderful Matt Waller on the guitar.
I don't need a passport to walk of this earth. Everywhere I go, cause I'm made of this earth. I was born of this earth. I breathe of this earth. And even with the pain, I believe in this earth. So I wake up every morning and I'm stepping out the floor. Wake up every morning and I'm stepping out the door. I got faith in the sky, faith in the one, faith in the people rocking underneath the sun. Cause every bit of land is a holy land, and every drop of water is a holy water. Every single child is a son or a daughter of a one earth mama or the one earth papa. So don't tell a man that he can't come here cause he got brown skin and a wavy kind of hair. And don't tell a woman that she can't come here cause she prays a little different to a God up there. You say you're a Christian cause God made you. You say you're a Muslim cause God made you. You say you're a Hindu and the next man a Jew. And we all hurt each other cause God told us to. No, hello, 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 hello. Oh, bonjour, 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 bonjour. Hola, hola. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, bonjour, 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 bonjour. Hola, hola.
Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, wow.
So dance to the rhythm, bounce to the rhythm, shake to the rhythm, and you roll to the rhythm. You sweat to the rhythm, get wet to the rhythm, spread love to the rhythm, clean up to the rhythm. When you're moving, you come alive, and when you're grooving, at rhythm we survive. So don't panic, no drum machines, this is all organic. Just me and Nat on the drum and the bass, Claudia and the choir, and we meshing up the place. Giving you a beat you can rock and roll to, giving you a sound you can shake your soul to. So Hip hoppers, punk rockers, roots rockers, even woodstockers. Don't need a passport, just send a postcard. Send me a message, let me know who you are. Say it whether you're walking or driving in your car. Throw your hands up high and tell me you are. Say hello, hello. Hello, hello. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Hola, hola. Hola, hola.
Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, wa.
Say hello, hello. Hello, hello. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Hola, hola. Hola, hola.
Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, wa.
Wow, that was worth it. Let's all stand and affirm what we know to be true. God is good, and all is well. What a wonderful morning, beyond compare. I feel God's loving presence everywhere, and I am filled with joy profound in a world where many miracles abound. In the garden of my soul, I am happy, healed, and whole. I know that God is good and all is well. In the garden of my soul, I am happy, healed, and whole. I know that God is good and all is well. Please be seated.
Good morning, Unity. Welcome to our happy place. So we are, I'm supposed to say, welcome to Unity, where we live and express unconditional love and grow together in peace and prosperity. My name is Reverend Patty, and I am the senior minister serving. And I've always thought that was so funny because there was no other minister on staff, but I've decided that that's not true. All of you are the ministers, and so we get to play together and become this beloved community. Whether this is your first time or your 100th time joining us, either in person or online, we're grateful for your presence and participation. And we've been called here by Spirit to come together and grow and learn how to be the beloved community, learn how to love and be transformed by the power of the Christ within us. It's just such a beautiful thing. So we have this incredible opportunity to celebrate the Holy Presence within us and all around us this morning. And in that spirit of community, we unfold in light and love all other religious and spiritual gatherings everywhere. And we want to especially welcome anyone who's here for the first time. If you're in the room, please raise your hand, and Susan will bring you a welcome packet. And we invite you to go out the door and to take a right after service and join us in fellowship. And if you are online for the first time, please go to unitybonnier.org and check out the events and things that are happening. You are invited to be at any of them. Okay, so I've got another prosperity joke. Our Prosperity Plus class starts today. Let's see, how does this begin? So an American was in Israel, and he was attending a concert at the Bernstein Concert Center, and he was so impressed by the architecture and the acoustics and the beauty. And at intermission, he said to someone sitting near him, "Well, is this named after Leonard Bernstein?" And the man said, "No, Michael Bernstein, the writer." And he goes, "Oh, well, what did Michael write?" And he goes, "A check." All right, so let's get ready to center into our heart space. Let's take a nice deep breath. Drop those shoulders. Release. And one more time. Just as we enter into that stillness within, we feel the power of the love that is there, the peace that always awaits us. And we just allow that love and that peace to fill our consciousness. And to remember again, this is the truth of who we are. We are these magnificent spiritual beings that get to play around with arms and legs and emotions and bodies and use this human part of ourselves to be expressions of the Christ. And we're creating this beautiful sacred circle here. And in this circle of love, we bring all those names who are in our prayer box today. And if you have anyone in your circle of beloveds that you would like to include, you might say their name silently or aloud right now. And we're so grateful to know that anyone going through the circumstances of life, that we all have this power within us that is ever ready to be activated and address whatever it is we're facing. Because that which is within us is far greater than anything that is outside of us. We just take comfort in knowing we trust these loved ones into this consciousness. And we say, thank you, Spirit. And we continue adding people into our beautiful circle of love here. We start with those in our city, in our community, in our area, and we just keep expanding. And we include our country, the other countries of the world, our leaders, other leaders, that they feel led and guided to have a chat with their inner divine. Just allow that love to spill out in all they do in their leadership. And then we think of our beautiful planet. We give thanks for Mother Earth, for the, we're not seeing too much sunshine today, but our sun that warms us, for the rain that nurtures all that is growing, for the wind, the fire, all these elements that comfort us and sustain us. And again, we say thank you, Spirit. And then we move on to all those areas in our world that are specifically having issues, whether it's war or drought, insecurity, all the stuff of our human nature, and we hold them in the sacred love and see reconciliation and peace. We just honor our beloved monks who are walking and will be coming to us soon. This amazing stand they have of all we're doing is walking to be peace and compassion and loving kindness and mindfulness. We embrace all of that for our world. And we think of our little ones. There's nothing more precious than to look into the face of a baby, of a child, and see that innocence and that light and that joy. And we hold for all our children of all ages that they grow up into a world where who they are is honored and welcomed, and that they get to become all that they can be. And finally, we just take a moment to think of how blessed we are And we let our vibration rise up in gratitude and appreciation for these things that we just see across the screen of our mind. And we close, as we usually do, by saying 3 times, I am grateful. Please join me. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. And is our statement up? Yes, so please join me as we affirm what we believe. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the omnipotent good. And I want to give one more shout out. We are still welcoming anyone who's interested in working with our YFM. Please see Janet or myself, and we will give you a job description, talk with you, and be very excited that you're interested in wanting to be a part of things happening here. And now we have more amazing music. Oh, no, we do the new member. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we're going to have Barbie come up. And we have, every time new members show up at my house for the dinner, I think, well, this is the most amazing group yet. I mean, the people that come here to join us in learning about oneness and love, each person, it brings so many wonderful gifts and talents in the presence of the Christ. So, the next time we'll have even more wonderful, but it's just, it's such a joy to be able to do this. Okay, Barbie.
Good morning, and welcome to another Sunday in the Name of Love. My name is Barbie Nunley, and I am a prayer chaplain here, prayer team leader, and your new member coordinator. And today I am so excited. We have 6 new members to introduce to you. So I'll just go and let you know the running order. So I'll call each person up to the platform, and I'll just tell you a little bit about them. For more information, there's a bio board in the hallway with their pictures. And so Amy will give out a gift bag and Patty a rose to each of our precious members to show our appreciation and love. We will then stand and sing Behold the Christ in You to our new members. And after that, we'll continue to stand as Reverend Patty renews our statement of commitment. She'll say that to the new members first and then to the congregation. And our response is, I do. So, and after that, we'll have a picture that that Becky is going to take, and we'll try to do it real quick. And then there'll be a celebratory cake in that fellowship hall. Okay, so here we go. As I call your name, please stand up and come stand on the platform. Kate Kahn. Kate is a talented musician. She sings harmony and plays the banjo, uke, and auto sharp. She worked in the Chesterfield County school system as a school psychologist, and she is now enjoying our retirement and singing in our choir. And next we have Michael Lundberg and Cindy Watts. Michael worked for 25 plus years as CEO of Virginia Health Information. He is retired now and enjoying working, studying United States history, and anything relating to boating. And Cindy is Michael's spouse, and she is a talented soloist with a beautiful voice, and she'll be singing in the choir today. She was a teacher in Washington State and then chaired the Department of Health Administration at VCU. She is also retired. Michelle Peters. Michelle worked as a travel agent for the majority of her career. She said that the UCBA is the best thing about living in Richmond. I agree. Michelle stepped right up to the plate this past Christmas, volunteering as Christmas mother, and we are so grateful, and she did a fabulous job.
Yes.
Corey Selk. Corey and Stephanie Selk. Corey served as a combat medic in the United States Army. He is now retired and helping others. He co-founded the nonprofit Warriors First with fellow veterans. And Stephanie is an English teacher at Prince George High School. She is currently pursuing a doctorate in development psychology. And the first time she and Corey visited UCBA, they were absolutely hooked. I remember that day.
It was the last new member.
Yeah. And Jen Collins-Waller. Jen holds an MFA from American University School of... and Matt Waller. She is a writer, video, and podcast producer, as well as a yoga teacher. She and Matt have two sons, Stone and Levi. And Matt is an amazing musician. In fact, you'll be hearing him play the guitar and singing this morning. He and Jen lovingly embrace becoming members at UCBA. Please give our new members a hand. And continue to stand as we sing, Behold the Christ in You.
I behold the Christ in you. Here the life of God I see. I can see a great peace too. I can see you whole and free. I behold the Christ in you. I can see this as you walk. I see this in all you do. I can see this as you talk. I behold God's love expressed. I can see you filled with power. I can see you ever blessed. See Christ in you hour by hour. I behold the Christ in you. I can see that perfect one, led by God in all you do. I can see God's work is done.
Please remain standing. And Patty's going to do our statement of commitment. Sorry.
Okay, so this is pretty easy. The response is, I do. So do you commit to this community to join us in growing in consciousness, love, and to serving with imagination and joy?
I do.
Yay. Now, you get the same deal. The answer is, I do. Do you commit to our new members to welcome them with joy and zeal and to support them in every possible way as we all grow together?
I do.
Excellent.
Okay. All right, you can be seated. Our new members are going to stay up on the stage for a minute so Becky can get a quick picture. I guess this
Okay,
one have to-
let's huddle up a little. Yeah, we'll go in the front.
And on the side, you get the
Oh,
side.
yes.
And you have to smile and look at Becky. There you go.
Come on, Amy, girls. Thank you all. Yes. And we're going to have you stand in the hallway at the end of service and greet people.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks, man.
Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so let's move stuff back up.
All right, I do believe it's time to stand up and sing. This is one from the good old days.
Woody Guthrie.
That's right.
I don't know. Okay, Kim Sherman and Amy Filcher Davis, the fellowship team, and Shane and Becky. Thank you for your help.
All right. You guys ready to sing? And thank you, Barbie. Great job. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. This land is your land. Island, to the Redwood Forest, to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that in the skyway. I saw above me that ocean valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. My land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining, I was rolling, and the dust clouds rolling. The voice was chanting, the ball was lifting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land.
Okay, good morning, everybody. And it is such a delight to look out on all these radiant faces and to be reminded that we are in a big old honkin' love fest here at UCBA. Woo! All right. So I'm Susan Mancure, and let's see. I'm on the prayer team and CARES team. They rhyme. And I'm also the flower fairy. So there you have it. I'd like to do the transformational opportunities because there's oodles and gobs of them. But I wanted to start it off with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's quote, and that is, life's most persistent question, what are you doing for others? So our Prosperity Plus 3 class starts today. Join Debbie Johnson and Gary Miles for this 7-week class using Mary Morrissey's Prosperity Program. Debbie is a remarkably successful entrepreneur, and Gary is the owner of a prominent martial arts studio and a black belt instructor. Mary's program is all about discovering and developing tools that will support you in living a life you love living. This class is from 1 to 3 in New Rock Hall, and it runs through March 8, with a break midway through the schedule. You must join no later than next week to be a part of the journey. Please check with Reverend Patty if you have any questions.
You can still sign up today.
Yes, sign up today. Our Winter Spirit Group sign-ups continue. Please be sure to visit the tables in the hallway and join a group, or even 2 or 3. It's a fantastic way to get to know some of your fellow congregants in a small group setting. Check in with Kathy Brees or any of the group leaders that are going to be at the tables after the services if you have questions. Kathy, do you want to stand and give us a wave? There she is, Queen of the Spirit Groups. And also today we have a prayer chaplain information session starting at noon. Susan Green is here to share more. Susan.
Good morning. For those of you who may be visiting, this purple ribbon indicates that I'm a prayer chaplain here. That does not mean I'm a minister, because I'm not. It means that I'm a person that's willing to partner with you for prayer, and there's 17 of us here at Unity Church Bon Air. We also are available after service to pray. We also each have a list of individuals that we contact. Currently, collectively, we're contacting 170 people in this church every month. You have an opportunity to also be a prayer chaplain. And I would suggest to you that praying with others and for others is one of the most spiritually rewarding actions that a person can take. I know, and Josh is shaking his head because he's a prayer chaplain and he knows that's true. It's pretty amazing. There's no previous prayer experience required. Before I became one, the only prayer I really ever used was help. And that was about it. We train you. We get plenty of practice praying. We learn about the importance of confidentiality. We learn listening skills. And we start that training again up this spring. At noon today in the education room, I'll be offering just an information session. You can bring your food and coffee and goodies in there and join me to get more details about what we do, about the time commitment, the dates for the training, and that kind of thing. You can also come just to learn more about what we do and maybe consider being one of the 170 plus that we get to contact each month for prayer. I'll be doing another info session on February 8th if you just can't come today. At the end of February, also, by the way, not just for prayer chaplains, but for all of you, I will once again be doing a workshop on affirmative prayer on a Saturday, end of February, so that all of you can come to that as well. And then the prayer chaplain training begins in March. So if you can, join me at noon. If nothing, we'll just hang out, but come and get some information. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Another example of walking love in service. Thanks. Let's see. Next week, guess what? This announcement I don't have to make because all of these little angels appeared in our garden and took down most of the lights. Would you all like to stand who did that? I'd like to. Yeah. All right. Woo. And might I add, it was cold. They came anyway. On Friday, our first Gisa Healing Sanctuary of the year returns. This is a chance to experience meditation, unconditional love, and a short energy healing from healers in our community. There's a flyer on the table with more information. Enjoy the sanctuary and be sure to arrive before it starts at 7:15 so you can settle in. Next Sunday, our CARES team will meet for breakfast in the New Rock Hall. If you'd like to know more about this team, you're invited to enjoy a great breakfast starting at 9 a.m. It's an honor and a blessing to serve with this group, and you may just find a meaningful way to spread more love in action. If you have questions, check in with Janet Loving Pitts and mark your calendar for a delicious breakfast next Saturday. Janet, you want to stand and give us a wave? That's all right, Sunday, sorry. I'm anticipating it. She's in the back. And, just a little thing here is CARES team really means it. It can be people who would like to take somebody who needs a ride to the doctors or whatever, or the little cards that you might get that wishing you well. Those are part of the CARES team action. So also next Sunday, Mahjong returns. It's a fun game led by Sharon. It starts at 12:15 in the main hallway, so you can bring your fellowship refreshments with you. There's a flyer on the table, and you can check with Sharon if you'd like to know more. Sharon, are you here today? I wasn't sure if I'd seen her. You'll see her next week. We enjoy many amazing opportunities here at UCBA. Keep up with us by checking the events calendar on our website, subscribe to our weekly email newsletter, and follow us on Facebook. And now another wonderful thing. This is from the Daily Word, which is published by Unity Worldwide. And I'd like to start off again with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King quote. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Our topic today is world peace. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. In 1964, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "It's not enough to say we must not wage war. It's necessary to love peace and sacrifice for it. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but the positive affirmation of peace. Of course, I will work towards creating the kind of world I wish to see, investing my effort and energy to ending conflict, discrimination, and other kinds of negativity. But I also put my energy into creating harmony, cooperation, opportunity, and other positive outcomes. Today, I affirm that peace is dawning all over the world, a blessing all people with warm feelings of cooperation and togetherness. I affirm peace is here, even as I strive to create it. From Thessalonians 1:5-3. May the God of peace himself sanctify you entirely, and may your spirit and soul and body be kept sound. In our affirmation today, I'll read it once and ask that you say it 3 times with me. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. So it is. And back to our music. Thank you.
fears the way we die. You can make the mountains ring or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing and you may not know why.
Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now.
Some may come and some may go, he will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass.
Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now.
If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen, you hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command.
Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another.
Celebration Choir, and as they're leaving the stage, I wanted to point out our soloists today, Josh, Virginia, and our new member, Kate. And of course, Matt Waller on that wild guitar.
We are so blessed to have Claudia Skills directing our choir and our celebration choir. And they're just warming up. We got another song from them. So today I'm talking about the power to move mountains. So we're going to power up with the power of God. We will be looking at the 12 powers throughout the year that are our inheritance. And we'll take one power a month and have a focus on that. So who is ready to have a year filled with empowering thoughts and prayers? Yes. Yes. So I imagine that you, like me, don't always feel like you are a being of power, love, and light. Our egos get busy spinning stories and challenges lie before us, and we sometimes roll over and whimper or stomp and yell. It's part of what it means to be human. But the question is, how long does it take us to remember that we have a choice? We can turn within and power up. Now, I hate to admit this, but I have called prayer chaplains and other minister friends and in need of prayer and said, well, apparently I've forgotten every damn thing I know. I need you to help me remember and stand with me on this. But it's like a light lighting up in our head. The very act of realizing that we are a mess and that we are telling ourselves a bunch of lies helps us to heal. Then we can stop, breathe, and go to source. It changes everything. We can then turn our dialogue from I am a victim to I am divine, and we connect to the very power of God, and it flows in and through and as us. One of my favorite lines from Scripture, which I've added a little bit to, is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens, inspires, and guides me. So of all the faculties, Jesus spoke most frequently about faith. Have faith, believe, trust. Jesus emphasized this power. And in Peter, who's the apostle for faith, and I'm wearing blue, and the choir joined in today, that's the color of faith. We watch that faculty develop as we read the stories of Jesus and the disciples. He started out as Simon, the crude fisherman, and became Peter, the dedicated apostle. So just like that happened with Peter, that ability to trust God grows in our own lives. Faith is defined in Hebrews 11 as the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. So faith enables us to look past appearances of lack, limitation, or difficulty, to take hold of the divine ideas and believe in it even though we do not see it in the physical world. Through faith, we know with an inner knowing the truth that has not yet expressed itself in our manifest world. So this title comes today from Matthew 17, Jesus speaking, "For truly I say to you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." Now that's a darn good quote to remember, right? So how do we tap into that kind of power? Well, it starts in our mind. We realize that the power of the one that created the universe dwells in the midst of us. it actually is the truth of us. It can be as simple as speaking power and strength into existence when we are feeling hopeless and disempowered. Instead of telling ourselves, I'm lost, I feel stupid, I don't have a clue, any of those kind of things, we remind ourselves, I have the power of faith and love as the truth of my being. What could be more empowering? It is greater than any circumstance we face in the physical world. There is no one and nothing against us. We get seduced by these problems and situations in front of us. But when we turn back to the truth we know, and that's the action of faith, turning back to that and claiming it. So here's a cool story from a man of faith. So a professor had taken his class to several students to China, and they'd been there several days, and then he had this just unimaginable inner pain in this part of his body, and they called an ambulance, and he's in rural China, and took him to a clinic, and they got to the clinic, and the doctor recognized that his appendix had burst. And so you've got poison spewing everywhere. He was going in and out of consciousness. It wasn't good. And in this clinic, there was not a surgeon, so there was like nothing they could do. So meanwhile, in the United States, his father, who is a minister, was having a service. And he got a hit that said to him, you need to pray for your son. He had no idea what was going on. He said, okay, we're stopping the service. We need to stop and pray for my son. So he had no idea something life-threatening was going on, just did that. So then, 2 a.m. in the morning, in this little tiny clinic in the middle of nowhere, walks in one of the most famous surgeons in all of China, the surgeon that comes when presidents are present and that kind of thing. And the staff is like stunned, and he goes, I'm here to help the American. And so he does the surgery. The man is, in good shape then. And so the next day, the doctor comes to the patient's room and goes, so who were those two men that you sent to me yesterday? And he goes, I don't know anybody here. I didn't send anyone to you. And the guy goes, well, that's odd, because they said to me, you were a very important person, and I needed to get my butt over here and work on you. Well, who knows what that was? Were those angels? Were those men? I don't know, but that's the power of faith. When it doesn't look like anything's possible, no surgeon in the clinic, they don't have a protocol for getting one, that happens. Let's see. Now, this father is tuned into his wisdom and intuition and follows it with complete faith. He doesn't know what's wrong, just knows to pray. He trusts that the one power will respond to the issue at hand. And that's really what it boils down to for us. Can we get to the space where we know the one power, this power within us, has what we need to respond to whatever issue is at hand in our life? Who knows how these things unfold, but it's clear expectation and trust in mind produce results in the physical realm. This is the law. We can't explain how things operate in the invisible realm, but wow, they operate, right? The power of thought, the power of words are mighty. So do not fear that power that works out things in the invisible. When you get a strong perception of something that your inner mind tells you is true and good, act on it, and your demonstration will come. That is the way a living faith works. And it is the law of your creative mind and word. So as we consider faith, we start in the one mind. We are made in the image and likeness of the divine. We are to base our creations on faith as the only foundation. Here then is our starting point in building a consciousness and making our world as we would have it. So here's the thing, I think, well, I wasn't even taught this in other denominations, that, you pray for faith. We got it. We all have faith. It is innate in every person. We don't need more faith. We can simply choose to become aware of the gift within already, ready at all times to be activated. So how may we put it to work in our affairs? Jesus gave us our best understanding of faith when he described Peter as the rock on which he would build his church. And he didn't mean a building, he meant the people, the collection of people. The people was to be built up with this rock or faith as its sure foundation. There's a reality that cannot be seen, touched, or comprehended by any of our outer senses. Indeed, when we rely only on our outer senses, we radically limit our lives. In the invisible realm, the 12 powers exist, like faith, strength, love, wisdom. We are walking in faith when we are fully conscious of these powers and use them. Faith is that consciousness in us of the reality of the invisible possibilities and the trustworthiness of spiritual law. We can stop and realize that which we cannot see is the best and most powerful gifts available to us. When we turn our attention to them, then you really have something. The mind is where the action starts. So I want to talk about one more man of incredible faith who we celebrate tomorrow, Martin Luther King Jr. I used some of his quotes last Sunday. His 13 years of leadership in the civil rights movement achieved progress toward racial equality here in America. We still have work to do. Dr. King is one of the greatest nonviolent leaders in history. At the age of 35, he was the youngest man to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. But here's what happened. He got a hold of the truth of Jesus' teachings. He used them as his operating system. He studied the power of nonviolence that Jesus demonstrated and that Gandhi then put into practice with the huge thing he was dealing with the British Empire. And King became a man of unwavering faith. He refused to return evil for evil. He planted his feet and his heart in love, in knowing that love was the strongest force, and he would not be moved. And I don't think we can even imagine how frustrating this whole 13-year journey must have been, and how he felt like he was running into a wall here, there, everywhere, and he would not be moved. He trusted the divine intelligence leading him and the civil rights movement. Something greater was at work than what he saw with his eyes. He looked beyond what was in front of him. He never said, I don't have there's not a public record anyway, of him saying, I am defeated. He held onto the truth of the unstoppable power of love that is active in each of us. He knew that he would see doors open where there were only walls. He knew you could hold something in your heart and it would manifest before your eyes. He spearheaded a radical change because of his unwavering faith. And that is ours to do in our own lives. To get to that space where there's this unwavering faith of what we know to be true. So I'm inviting us to grab hold of this morning mountain-moving faith that resides in us. Give it your attention, your energy, your words, your power, show up as the one who believes that things are cooking in the invisible realm that will astonish us. In us is the power that spoke worlds into existence. Is there anything too difficult for this power? Boy, that was a weak answer. Is there anything too difficult for this power? No! So may we see with the eyes of faith. Faith is not passive, though sometimes on our journeys we do have to chill and wait, right? But it is active. Walk with unwavering certainty that what you seek is already on the way. Refuse to accept anything less than the best that the divine has for you. You are the manifestation of divine love. There is a divine order at work in the invisible realm and in your life. Do not focus on what is lacking. That's that beautiful booklet we have in the bookstore by Emmett Fox, The Golden Key. He says, don't keep looking at the problem, look at the power of God in your life. Envision what is possible and bring it forth. So we're going to close with an affirmation, and we're going to do it 3 times. I am a person of mountain-moving faith. Let's go. I am a person of mountain-moving faith. I am a person of mountain-moving faith. I am a person of mountain-moving faith. And so it is.
Check, check. Good morning. This song was written by Patty Griffin as a tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. Today's the day. I went up to the mountain because you asked me to, up over the clouds to where the sky is blue. I could see all around me everywhere. I could see all around me everywhere. Sometimes I feel like I've never been nothing but tired, and I'll be walking to the day I expire. Sometimes I lay down, no more can I do. Then I go on again because you asked me to. Some days I look down, afraid I will fall. Though the sun shines, I see nothing at all.
softly. You love me so. The peaceful valley just over the mountain. The peaceful valley, few come to know. I may never get there ever in this lifetime, but soon or later, it's there I will go. Sooner or later, it's there I will go.
Thank you.
Thank you all. So let's take a couple deep breaths and move into a prayer time. Breathing in and out. Let our shoulders drop. And we move into our heart space. Remembering the limitless possibilities in Christ consciousness. That's in metaphysical, when you say you're going up to the mountain, you're going up to the highest consciousness you know. So I'm going to ask you, what do you know? What do you know to be true, that when everything in the outer world is rocking and rolling and you're starting to rock and roll, that you can center back down on in the power of faith? I'm going to invite you to sit on that idea. And if you have a mountain in your life right now, I'm going to invite you, instead of speaking how big that mountain is, to speak the words of how big the power of your divine is. Just keep coming back to the truth, that truth that you know. Whether it's the unlimitlessness of your resources, that there's no stronger power than love, that the truth of your being is this love, whatever that is. As we go into the silence, I'm going to invite you to go back to the ground of your being, to the foundation, to that place of faith. And here we go. And I invite you to come back to this place, to feel your chair supporting you, to feel your feet on the ground and ground yourself. Move your fingers and your toes. We sit in absolute gratitude for this power that sources our being, that calls us to ever deeper grounding in this mountain-moving faith, and allows us to be bold in our thinking and our doing. And please join with me in our gratitude. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. Okay. And so it is. And as our ushers come forward, I invite you to hold your physical offering in your hands or in your consciousness as we say our blessing. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the joy of giving and receiving. We're going to let some love flow here.
I think I'll take a minute and just tell you that on this song we have a few soloists. I'd like to introduce them to you right now. And first we have one of our new members, Cindy Watts, and standing right next to her, Amy Corsetti, who just sang so beautifully a few minutes ago, and also Ben. And he doesn't need a last name. Everybody knows Ben. And Joshua. And all right. And we do want to thank Matt Waller for stepping in and helping today. Our regular pianist is on tour right now, and she'll be back. So, but we've showed that we could do it with what we got. All right, so here we go. All right.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky. There's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit nights with your lover.
Like a mountain stream, and let your love flow. With the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you know what I mean, it's the season. Let your love fly, like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you. All that you think, and let your love shine. And you know what I mean, that's the reason.
There's a reason for the warm, sweet nights. There's a reason for the candlelight. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us.
So let that wonder take you into space and lay you under its loving embrace. Feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back.
Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow what I mean. That's the reason.
Thank you all. Beautiful. So while they're sitting down, we're going to go ahead and bless our offerings. We know that the gift and the giver are one, and we send these gifts out into the world to create space for love, for joy, for peace, for abundance, and blessing others' lives here and around the world. And join with me. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. Thank you all. So I'd like our chaplains to stand. After the service, you have the opportunity to be held in sacred space with these wonderful sacred servers in our midst. And you also have a chance to put something in the prayer box if you would like. And then we've got people that were greeting at the door. Safari and Marcy were on... Safari was sick this morning, so they're on sick leave today, but we had people helping in our bookstore today, and we have our usual team of fellowship people. Then we have Dan and Deb in the back, and we had Matt joining Claudia and Julie, and then our amazing choir and Susan Moncure. So we're going to have our children come in just a moment and bless everybody.
I might have done it. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. We had a lot of fun, so thank you to Bernadette for starting off with us. We realized she could just enjoy the service, and I'll watch the dance party. We talked about Martin Luther King today. We talked about our dreams and what our dreams mean to us. They did a little art on their own dreams and this doorway of dreams, and they also did some musical chairs and a dance party in the hallway. So, thank you.
Give our blessing to everyone. Friends, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. And we see you doing amazing things. And let's stand for our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.